First of all, I would like to talk to you about the pollution problem because it's a very actual situation in Romania. We have severe episodes even here in Bucharest. I know that Finland is well known for the air quality, which is considered safe. So I want to ask you, what did Finland do in order to get here?
Thank you. By the way, thank you very much for this opportunity to have a chat with you on environmental and climate issues, which are very important for Finland. And yes, that's true that Finland has one of the cleanest air in the world, according to the World Health Organization, and there are many factors behind of that. And first, I would say that Finland is a country of forests. Forests are covering 75% of our land area. That's a lot. And we all know that the forests are very important carbon sinks. So we have invested a lot in the sustainable forest management. And then I would say also that there are actually no big pollutants producing industrial waste in Finland, like in the Central Europe, for example. But of course, Finland is strongly investing in renewable energy. About 40% of our energy is produced by renewable energy currently, and then we promote strongly in developing smart cities, including smart mobility, because the traffic is one of the main sources of the EU emissions. And then, of course, we support the walking and cycling, and then also the use of electric vehicles. And then lastly, I would raise the role of Finnish companies. They are very aware of the climate and sustainable and environmental issues, and they have included sustainable issues and sustainability in their business strategies.
What is the recycling rate in Finland? And I want to ask you if people there collect their waste separately in order to recycle it, or it's a matter of choice?
Finland is one of the leading countries in recycling bottles and paper and can. And actually, when it comes to paper and glass bottles, it's about 100% the recycling rate. So we are really master of the recycling paper and bottles. And regarding the aluminum can, it's about 96%, and then plastic bottles 94%. So we are good in recycling. But then with regard to the municipal waste, which is really important, it comes from houses and etc. So currently we recycle about 41% of the municipal waste, but 58% of the municipal waste is burned into energy, and that's important. We are very good burning the energy, the municipal waste into energy. So about less than 1% will be taken to the landfills. But we need to be more ambitious, and we have taken objective to increase the level of the waste recycling by 50 to at least to have a 55% of the municipal waste by 2025, and then by 2035 65%. In cities, in houses of the blocks, there are separate containers for food waste, plastic, metal, paperboard, paper, etc. So there are different containers, and then people can take their waste there, and people do that. So awareness has been increased over the years.
How did you manage to do this?
The environmental issues and climate issues are being debated in Finnish media, by authorities, and you have all kinds of awareness campaigns, and also the strong recommendations that you should recycle, and if you don't recycle, what will be the effect, and this regarding the climate that what will happen this climate change issue. So Finns have been increasingly more and more aware of the effect that if we don't do anything.
I think it's very important to understand the effects of our own actions. And here comes my next questions about your educational system, because I know that children study in schools, know how to recycle, and they have to do this, not only to learn about this. So they are raised in this environmental friendly way, to say so.
We have at schools, we have this subject called environmental studies, and it includes also the climate change issues, and it's a compulsory, it's included in the curriculum, and it's compulsory, and it's educated on, children learn that from the first grade, so from 7 years old all the way. So, and then you have also the teachers have different kinds of teaching educational models, like for example on circular economy, that they can provide and offer to children. The teachers have quite a lot of freedom to decide how they are teaching, what kind of teaching models and how they teach these environment policies. But I would say it's a very core issue in our basic education. I would like to also to say a few words about that. That Finns are very close relationship with the nature. Almost many Finns, they have the summer cottages, and where they live in harmony with the nature and close to nature. And many Finns, they have their roots in the countryside. We are quite recently industrialized country, so there are many dimensions in this topic.
I imagine that they also know, or they also learn how to respect nature.
Yes.
It's another problem in
Yes.
Romania, because there are people that go in the forests and they
Yes.
leave a lot of waste there.
Yes, yes, yes. And we have a very extensive network, also the natural parks. So it's also, I mean, lots of people go there, and people really respect the nature. So when we do hike with the family, so I don't see that they leave the waste in the nature. So it's part of I think the nature is part of our soul.
How does Finland encourage a green future? Are there any governmental programs that helps people, I don't know, buy a greenhouse or a green car?
Maybe I take a concrete example of Helsinki. Helsinki, they invest a lot in the smart mobility and also the different kind of way of moving around. So they have introduced electric bikes and electric scooters, and the next year the city bus fleet will be electric completely. And then also the use of electric cars is strongly recommended, and they are also establishing the wider network of the charging stations.
What is your advice for Romania, given the fact that we have a lot of problems related to environment? We have the pollution problem, we have the food waste problem, waste recycling. What is your advice for us?
I would say that that Romania will receive about 80 billion euros from the EU's Recovery and Resilience Fund, and then also this multi-annual financial framework, the annual budget. So this means that there is a lot of funds available for green and digital solutions for Romania and Romanians, and it's a big opportunity for this country.
So you think that people still can change and people still can learn that the environment is an important issue?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. And I have seen that many people, increasingly many people, many Romanians are very conscious of the importance of environment and climate. And this is, and everybody, we should be, because this is the air we are breathing now through the mask now. And then environment, I'm sure that also Romanians, and I know that you are also close to nature. You have hiking routes and you have wonderful landscape and beautiful places. different kind of a landscape, mountains and etc. So, and people do go to countryside to get away from the cities.
Yeah, we just have to learn not to take everything for granted. Thank you very much. It was an honor for me to have this interview with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Honor is on my side. Mulțumesc.